Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Rivercats Dynasty. We continue this conference play. This is a tough conference year. Both sides of the conference are good this year. Last year, this side that we're on currently wasn't as good. But this year, we face the other division and a lot of different opponents, and one is Florida. Florida is very good. Every single season, they're good. Along with Alabama, they have like the best recruits every single year. One was Joel Coles. Now, he is a quarterback that really flew under the radar. I remember seeing him on the recruiting trail, and a lot of teams weren't going after him, and Florida was one of the few teams to offer him, and look at him now. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. This is going to be a tough game. He can run the ball as well. But one guy I'm worried about is Jonathan Holland, mainly because he's going to be on the left side of the defense and he has speed. We don't really have speed at cornerback anymore because Bryant Britt, remember, was our fastest cornerback on the team last year, and now he's gone. Brenton Jackson is really the only guy, but he really locks down the right side of the field. The left side is definitely compromised, especially in the slot. Now, an interesting stat I seen from this team, Kenneth Wilson, a receiver, leads their team in interceptions. That's pretty interesting. He is fourth on their depth chart at cornerback, so we will see him on both sides of the ball. So let's get this game underway as Florida starts out with the ball. This is another top 10 game. We are number 2 in the country right now, and here comes Coles out at quarterback. He is a senior. This is actually his first year starting. So 1st and 10. Here's a first throw out to left side. It's going to be Gaither who's got it, and he gets pushed forward, but it looks like there's a flag on the play, so this gain will come back already. So now they eventually get it to a 3rd and 16. Let's see if we can come up with a quick 3 and out already. Coles looks like he's changing the play at the line, running a man in motion now, and let's see what he does from the shotgun. 3rd and 16, throws to the sideline, and it's going to be an open Gaither. That motion man kind of threw our defense off, and we lost really coverage assignments on that one, and it's a first down. So draw play this time is Johnson up the middle. He breaks a tackle, and he's got about 14 yards. Jason Johnson is a senior running back as well. He picks up 14 yards. So across the 50 now, 2nd and 7. Here's Coles. He's going to keep it, but a nice stop that time by Osiah Caesar, number 16, the true freshman. And that's his first tackle for loss this game. So 3rd and 8 this time, a screen pass. Johnson gets to the outside and does not get away from Jake Braun. J.J. Taylor almost let him slip away, but now they're going to line up to go for it here at about the 37-yard line. 4th and 3, read option. Coles keeps. He's got room. Great blocking, and he cuts back to the middle of the field, picking up a gain of 17 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 this time. Coles. He's going to drop back to throw to the right side, Wallace, and he's got a first down, gain of 10. So here we go, inside the 10-yard line. Florida is threatening to score. Coles from the shotgun, 2nd and 5. He's going to move to the right side, and he can't get away from the sack. It is Osiris Hovick getting there as he is having himself a pretty good second year on the squad. So 3rd and 13, Coles tries to move and throws across the middle, incomplete, his first incompletion of the game, and that's going to be a field goal. Florida takes a 3-0 lead here on the road. So here is Ty Featherstone back at quarterback in his second game starting. He's going to take it up the middle, and he slides down, and that's about a gain of 5 yards. So here we go, here 2nd and 5. Featherstone moves to the right side. He's got a man deep but can't get rid of it. He can't buy the time and get out of the pocket to make that throw. And it makes it a 3rd and 13. So here we are with trips to the left side. Featherstone is sacked. And that's the thing. Featherstone is purely a pocket quarterback. And when pressure gets in there, he can't really make another play that is going to result in anything else except throwing the ball. So back out on defense, another sack. Osiris Hovick getting in there. Coles goes down again. So 2nd and long, come out with 5 wide receivers. Quick throw to McNair across the middle, and he's going to get hit by Brian York. He gets a little bit of that yardage back, bringing it to a 3rd and 8. They're about 3 yards from the 50 as they line up here from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers out there, throw across the middle, and that's McNair again. He beats Dylan DiRoberto in coverage. 23 yards for the first down. So now they're inside a field goal range here from about the 26-yard line now. It looks like they're running the curls. Coles goes down again. This time, J.J. Taylor, the preseason All-American. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 13. Coles trying to use the hard count. He throws to the sideline. Jonathan Holland, he's got a foot in bounds for 14 yards, and it crosses the first down. That's a devastating throw. So now at about the 16-yard line, Coles, he's going to throw across the middle. He's got McNair again, another first down. I mean, they are converting on first downs here with these throws right at the sticks. So 1st and goal at about the 6-yard line this time. Coles, 3 wide receivers to the left side, running slants, wide open man. It's going to be caught by Boyd. Touchdown. 7 yards out, and Florida takes the 10-0 lead here. Coles has only missed 1 pass so far. So here's Featherstone now back on offense. He moves to the right side, buying some time, throws back to the left, and he's got Hollinson wide open, 25 yards. That's a cardinal sin not to throw across your body across the field at that. And it ends up working out, gain of 25. So 1st and 10 now, well into the second quarter now. Here's Hollinson putting on a move, puts on another one, runs over a defender, and gets to the first down marker. It's a first down. So 2nd and 7 now. Here is Featherstone. Joe Bashai checks into the game, hands off, and it's going to be about a gain of 8, almost 7 to be exact. And he picks up almost the first down, bringing it to a 3rd and inches. Handoff, Hollinson, and he's going to lose 1 yard. 4th and 1. What is the offense going to do? Will they settle for 3 or go for it? Looks like they're going to go for it. Hollinson checks into the game. Featherstone going to hand off to him. Hollinson's got it and more. About a gain of 10 yards, maybe 11. First down for him. And now this drive continues. So now line up here with the read option. Featherstone takes it up the middle, and he dives for the end zone instead of sliding, and he fumbles. Florida takes over. You've got to be kidding me. Featherstone, you got to get down on that one. And let's see. I don't know. He looked like he was down, but they're going to call it a turnover. I have no idea why that is considered a fumble. It looks like his forearm was down, but instead Florida takes back over. So here's Joel Coles here from the pistol formation. 3 wide receivers out to left, 1 to the right. Throw to the left, it's Wilson. He's got it in about a gain of 15 yards, 16 maybe. First down for him. Remember, he leads their team in interceptions. So 1st and 10, running the tight end in motion this time. Coles, he hasn't tucked it and run too much. He throws across the middle, and he's got Jonathan Holland, the guy that I was worried about pregame. Gain of 18, first down for him. So now 3 wide receivers out there and a tight end. This time, 1st and 10, Coles throws to the right side, and he's got McNair on the sideline. It looks like Corey McDaniels was covering him on that one. Yeah, and he was. It's a first down. So 4 minutes left here in the first half. Quick throw is Johnson out of the backfield, and somehow we don't make the tackle, but he does not get to the first down sticks. So 4th and inches. What will Florida do? They're going to line up to go for it here. Let's see if we can come up with a stop. Handoff, Coles. No, he keeps it. It's going to be a tackle. Jacob Drackett. There it is. Nice play. That may be the play we need to spark our offense and get right back into the end zone. We were there last drive. Let's see if we can get there again. So look who's in at quarterback. It's Jack Edelman. He throws to the right side. He's got Klug down the sideline. Tackle at about the 38. Nice throw from Edelman. So it looks like Edelman's going to remain in the game. Interesting. Looks like they're going to run a little option. He's going to get up the middle, and pitch to Storm. Storm's got space. He's got speed too. Let's see if he can get to the pylon. Pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays sparked from Jack Edelman. A little option that time, and we get to the 2-yard line. So now 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left here. Pitch out to the right side. Nice block by Klug. And Hollinson gets into the end zone. Touchdown. We're on the board. 7-10. Florida is tough. We have to grind together these drives. And Edelman looks like he gave us a little bit of a spark on that one. And it's now 7-10. So Coles has been hot here with this Florida offense. Here's a quick throw across the middle. It's Johnson. A whole lot of room. He gets to about the 39-yard line. Gain of 25. First down. That's a big catch and run. If there's one way to deflate this defense, it's definitely by passing the ball, and that's what they're doing in this game. Coles, they pick up the pressure. Here's Wilson open. He's got a first down. Everybody's getting beat in coverage, no matter who we put out there. It's another first down. Coles has almost 20 completions in the first half. So here he is from the shotgun, moving in the pocket. He throws back to the left, and he's got McNair again for another catch. He's been busy in this first half. That's a gain of 2 yards. So now that eventually brings it to a 3rd and 7. A minute left here in the first. Coles moves to the right, throws that way, knocked away. Brenton Jackson on the defense. Coles has only missed 3 passes so far in this game, and they settle for 3 points. It's 13-7. So here's Edelman still out onto the field at quarterback. He's going to move to the right and throw, and he's got Storm. A lot of room, too. He gets to the 44. Gain of 27 yards, his first catch of the game. So it looks like coach is going to stick with Edelman. One interesting note about having a receiver at quarterback is you can't audible at all as Edelman goes down with the sack. That's a loss of 9 yards. So that brings us back, and we call our second timeout of the half. So 2nd and 19, throw across the middle. It's Isaiah Thomas who's in. He picks up 24 yards at the first down. That was not Ty Featherstone at quarterback. That was Edelman. So here at about the 41-yard line, actually, Edelman moves to the right. He's going to stop and throw, and he's got Macklin. That's enough for a first down. He's got 12 yards. And Edelman looks like this is what he does. He extends plays. He has a good arm, and he's pretty accurate. So another quick throw. This is Stephen Ford. 7 seconds left, and the clock winds down. We call our last timeout, and that will just get us into field goal range. But at least we add 3 to the board, and we go into halftime down by 3. But it looks like Jack Edelman's provided a spark. So here we go to start the second half. Trey Frazier back to receive this kickoff. He's going to take it back out of the end zone, picking up a couple of blocks, and he's down the left sideline. He's got space, makes one man miss, and he gets tackled at about the 33, starting out the next drive with great field position. So now here's Edelman back out onto the field. He's going to hand off to Hollinson, who's got a big gain. 13 yards up the middle. He's had a quiet first half. That's only his 6th carry of this game. So counterplay out to left side, 2nd and 8, and he's going to lose 3. Hollinson gets tackled in the backfield. Fred Miranda. This Florida defense is extremely fast. So 3rd and 11 this time. Edelman throws across the middle. He's got Whiteside, who falls in. Touchdown. Edelman is making throws. He's 7 for 9 and provided a spark at quarterback. He can move too. It's 13-17. We take the lead. So let's see if Coles can strike back. Running the option to left side. Remember, he's kind of mobile, and he gets tackled from behind. That's Jacob Drackett on defense. So they eventually pick up the first down as they get it across the 50-yard line. Here's Coles now. Screen pass out to Johnson. Johnson gets to the right side, picks up a huge block on Drackett. Gain of 15, and that's a first down. Nice little pitch and catch on that one. The running back doing some work. They have not really run the ball at all as they line up here in the red zone here for the 3rd time in this game. Coles throws across the middle. He's got McNair, who's going to get it to about the 10-yard line, just about. Gain of 9. So 2nd and 1 this time. You got to think they're going to run the ball. They do. Johnson, perfect blocking, touchdown. He hasn't even had 10 carries in this game, but when he gets the ball, he's making an impact. And that screen play as well. It's 20-17. Florida has the lead right back. So here's our offense back out onto the field. Jack Edelman throws, and it's picked off. Vandermeulen was open across the middle, and he just snags it. I did not see him across the middle. He was just sitting there. I did not expect him to make that play at all. He hid behind the offensive lineman, and Edelman makes his first mistake of the game. So Florida now set up in the red zone. Coles tries to move. He avoids a sack, another one, and gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. J.J. Taylor with the hit on him. That one should have been a sack, though. So 2nd and 10. They line up with trips to the left side once again. Quick slants. Coles finds Boyd, who falls in. Touchdown, 18 yards out. And Coles has not really missed any throws. 27 of 31 on this secondary. You can see this is the definite weakness of this team. So look who checks in. It's Donovan Nash at quarterback. He's going to forfeit his red shirt and get some playing time here in his freshman year. He hands off on his first play to Hollinson, but take a look at him. He's a little bit more mobile than Featherstone. I think that's what we need at quarterback right now. Featherstone is just a little bit limiting as Edelman gets the catch, and he gets it at receiver, 17 yards. So he's not only thrown a touchdown pass, now he's starting to catch some balls. So throw to the right side. Nash is going to find Storm, who can't hold on to it. And that was supposed to be a huge gain. Storm could have took that one to the house with his speed. So 3rd and 10. A throw to left side. Stephen Ford, the senior receiver, 18 yards. First down for him. As now we're across the 50. Donovan Nash looks good on his first couple of throws. You got to think that Ty Featherstone is upset on the sideline, but you got to understand his immobility limits us as an offense as J.J. Hollinson gets a catch out of the backfield. Man, has he been good catching the ball this season. He's got 4 catches in this game, doing a little bit in the pass catching game as he runs the ball up the middle, and he gets about a gain of 10. And that one will put us into the red zone. So 2nd and inches this time, running a receiver in motion. That's Chris Whiteside. Nash buys some time, and he throws to Whiteside. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, just a little bit of mobility is all we need. I mean, there is literally a 15-point speed difference going from Featherstone to Nash. So now 3rd and 9. Throw across the middle, and it's going to be Malik Tyree, and he's going to drop it. That's really one of his few snaps this season. Malik Tyree, the true freshman, gets in, and he drops that one, and we settle for 3. Isaiah Da Silva knocks it through. It's a 7-point game, 4.5 minutes left. So here is Florida now, back on an offense. Coles has yet to miss many throws. He scrambles to the left side. He doesn't use his legs much, but he can run the ball. Gain of 14, first down. He's run a ton of options this game, but besides scrambling, he doesn't really scramble that much. So here is Coles this time. He throws to the right side. Gaither again. You haven't heard his name since about the 1st or 2nd quarter. He gets a gain of 10. So 1st and 10 once again. This time Coles keeps on the option and gets lit up. It's Osias Caesar on the tackle. And now that brings us to a 2nd and long. We're going to send some pressure. Another handoff. This time Wallace can't get away from 2 defenders. Broke the first tackle. Derek Bamaye on the stop in the backfield. So 3rd and long. We can use a stop here. Keep him out of field goal range. Coles lines up, throws it deep, and it's knocked down. Jamal Wyatt. Remember, he took over for the injured, I should say, maybe coming back in a couple of games, Latrell Hopkins, and we tried a couple of guys at that safety position, but Jamal Wyatt is starting to come around a little bit. So here's Hollinson starting out the next drive, and he runs up the middle, and that's about a gain of 6 yards. So Jacob Drackett checks in at quarterback now. We're giving him all types of looks. Pitch play. Storm's got room to the left side. He gets to about the 50, pushed out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. We're on the other side of the 50. Gain of 25. So Donovan Nash checks in at quarterback once again. Bashai lined up right next to him. Nash is going to move to the right side. He's got time. And look at this. He's going to throw deep. It's going to be intercepted by Barry. Oh, man, that was a big mistake on that one. Nash was supposed to throw more to the sideline on that one. Instead, he throws straight up field. That's just a freshman mistake on that one. He bought the time. He had the time. He could have even ran that one, to be honest. And it ends up being an interception. And now Florida takes back over under 2 minutes left. So here is Johnson running the ball to the right side, and he gets stopped. Only a gain of 1. We burn a timeout. So we end up burning the 2nd here, bringing it to a 3rd and 2. Handoff, Johnson, and he's got the 1st and more. And that one really should seal this game up. And let's see what they do. They do not call a timeout here. It looks like they're just going to let this clock run a little bit. But that one should seal this game up. But let's see what happens, because it looks like Florida has no sense of urgency. They don't burn the clock at all. They just run a couple straight plays, and they leave a little bit of time left. This is about 12 seconds left. So they end up punting the ball, and now they give us 4 seconds. Here's Nash in the game. He just airs one deep. Down 7, picked off. And that one will seal this game up. Brown comes up with the turnover. 4 in this game for the Rivercats, and we end up losing to Florida. Our first loss of the season. And that one hurt because we lost to Florida, who is also in our division in the conference. So they own the tiebreaker over us right now. They win another matchup here in the SEC. And now we're in kind of a similar situation as last season. Remember, we lost to Texas A&M, and then they kind of controlled their own destiny. All they had to do was keep winning. They owned the tiebreaker versus us, and they ended up doing that and winning the SEC championship. Now this year, Florida's in that same position. Now, we did not run the ball well at all this game. We only had 56 yards rushing with Hollinson. We definitely need to clean that up. This Florida defense really had us on our toes the whole game, and honestly, Hollinson was pretty much involved in the passing game this time. And Florida made it a statement to kind of stop that running attack, and that's why we put in more quarterbacks. Put in Jacob Drackett a couple times. We put in Edelman, and we tried to give us a spark there. Featherstone was just a statue in the pocket. It seemed like Florida's pass rush was just getting there on every play, and that's how we put in Donovan Nash. So after that loss, we dropped down to number 6 in the nation, and we're sitting here at 5-1. San Diego State is actually above us right now, still led by Davis Lee in his senior year, and surprisingly, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. It seems like those 2 years in JUCO have really helped his game. So looking at recruiting before hopping into the second game in this doubleheader, we do have some more recruit commits, and Osiris Tucker commits. It's no surprise there, but Smokey Morris goes to Ole Miss. Remember, they run that triple option offense, and so does Bob Boyce. So they have a fullback now and the number 1 running back. I mean, that is just going to be amazing. They get both the number 1 fullback and running back, and that triple option offense that Ole Miss runs, maybe not as good as Texas A&M's, but they're still pretty good. So let's get into the doubleheader here. And here is South Carolina, who is winless here this season. So this one should be kind of a tune-up game as we head into the tough parts of the SEC here. But Latrell Hopkins comes back from injury. If there's some good news coming off of that last game, I guess it's that. But we need to win every game from here on out in order to be in the SEC championship. So we start out this game with the ball. Here is Donovan Nash, who does get the start. And some of you guys may be upset that Ty Featherstone may have gotten benched here, but he's just not mobile. And the thing about this offense is that you need somebody, especially in the SEC with this pass rush, you need somebody that can extend plays, and Featherstone just cannot do that. So let's see what Nash can do in his first game starting ever. Whiteside across the middle, makes a move, and he's in to the end zone. Touchdown. Donovan Nash has his first touchdown. He did throw an interception here on the first drive, which ended up being a pretty quick drive, but then South Carolina missed a field goal, and we come back and drive the length of the field. It's 7-0. So it looks like every team in this SEC is running this triple option offense. I don't know what's going on. Here is South Carolina. They throw across the middle, and that's Alex Parks. Horton really isn't a great quarterback. We just need to shut him down. Honestly, he's their entire team. So here is Fisher at running back. He's got about 12 yards up the middle, and that's a first down. So under center this time, here's Horton. Looks like it's maybe not a dedicated triple option, but Horton breaks a tackle, and he still throws. He's got Greenwood as tight end, getting inside the 2. 14 yards. We helped him out a little bit. So now at about the 1-yard line. This time Horton's going to hand off Fisher. He hesitates and does fall in barely. Touchdown, Matt Fisher. And now they tie this game up at 7-7. But actually, we simmed the field goal, so they did not make that one. Here's a throw out to left side. Here's Stephen Ford, who's got it. And the senior has been making plays throughout his entire career. I'm really going to miss Stephen Ford. He's a reliable receiver. So across the 50 now, Donovan Nash lobs across the middle. He's got Whiteside, who's got it at about the 10. It takes 3 defenders to take him down. Gain of 25. First down for him, his second catch of the game. So we eventually get it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Hollinson in the backfield, fullback behind him, Eric Klug, and it's going to be a toss for the touchdown. Hollinson walks in, and there we go. 14-7, 14-6, I should say, as our offense looks good. So still into the first quarter. Here's a handoff. Horton, Fisher breaks a tackle from Osai Caesar, and he's going to break free. That's actually Osiris Hovick who couldn't take him down, and Fisher takes it the distance. It's a touchdown. We got to clean up our defense. Our rush defense is our calling card. And look at us, giving up these big plays to South Carolina, and it's 12-14. They try to go for 2 and didn't get it. So back on offense, here's a quick throw, Storm. He's gonna break free right away. Right back at you. It's a touchdown. A 21-point first quarter. We haven't had one of these in such a long time. And Storm just shows off his speed and shows off why Kirk Herbstreit said he's going to be one of the best players in the SEC this year. So here we are once again, back on offense in the second quarter. Handoff in a 15-21 game now. Hollinson picks up the first down. We want to get him his carries. Last game, he didn't get them. So 3 minutes left here in the first half. Nash throws to that was a close call. Ethan Andrews got it. Gain of 10, but a tight window throw. You like to see it, though. So Nash this time, they send the pressure. Finds Andrews again for his second straight catch. This time it goes for a gain of 12 inside the 15-yard line. Now we're threatening to score. So a minute left here in this game. We let this clock wind down. Nash throws to the end zone. Touchdown. It's Zane Storm again. His second score of the half. Donovan Nash looks good. 3 touchdowns in the first half. 1 interception, but only 6 incompletions. So now we have the lead 28-15 versus this winless South Carolina team. And on defense, it's a strip sack. And it's Derek Beaumaye who came from the nickel position. Look at this. He gets to the quarterback, and Horton did not see him or feel him at all. And he gets stripped. And we take back over with possession and good field position. So can Donovan Nash keep throwing the ball extremely well? Here he is, scrambling this time. And this is what I'm talking about. When plays break down and everybody is locked up on D, I mean, just look at it. This is what he does. Donovan Nash, the freshman. I like what I see from him. So here's Hollinson getting a carry up the middle. Gain of 15, falling forward. And he's up to 77 yards rushing. So first and goal, Donovan Nash gives to Hollinson, who falls in. Touchdown, 6 yards out. There we go. It's 35-15 here in the third quarter. This one looks like a rout. If our defense can shut them down, then we can really gain some momentum from this game. But here's South Carolina. They're still putting up some fight. They're winless, but they know we're the number 6 team in the country. It's a first down, as now Horton is leading his team inside the 10. Read option. Horton keeps. He gets hit hard, but it's a touchdown. This team has no quit. No quit at all. It's still 22-35, and it looks like South Carolina isn't going away quietly. So Donovan Nash comes back out onto the field. Let's see what he can do on this drive as he moves to the right side and throws to Stephen Ford, the senior. Nice throw. That was a risky throw, but an accurate one. Gain of 20, first down. So Hollinson checks into the game now. Handoff. He gets a block. He gets to the edge. He's out to the races to the right side. He gets tripped up at about the 11-yard line. Gain of 20, his biggest carry of the game. So here's Nash this time. He throws to the sideline. Touchdown. Eric Macklin in the end zone, the true freshman. I really like what he does. He's a speedy guy, and he's our 4th string receiver right now. But watch out for him in the future. He could have a really bright career with the Rivercats. So first and 10, back on an offense in South Carolina. Horton finds Parks, and our passing defense continues to get shredded in this one. And once again, Horton makes a great throw. I guess Horton's got a little bit of heart in this one. Pitch out to left side. Fisher, look at that cutback. 7 yards, touchdown. South Carolina, a winless team, is putting up 30 points on us. We definitely have to clean up this defense. So here's Donovan Nash back onto the field. He's going to find Klug, who's down inside the 10 on the next drive. It's now 42-29. We're still in control, but our defense needs to come up with stops. So we're 5 for 5 here in the end zone, in the red zone. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown. Another score by Whiteside. Donovan Nash, 5 touchdown passes. I guess this is a bad South Carolina team, but still, it's impressive to see a guy that just lost his red shirt has been literally holding a clipboard the entire season. And now in his first start, 5 touchdown passes. So here's Horton back onto the field. He throws to the end zone, picked off to end the game. That's Brian York. He has one. And there we go. We get a bounce-back victory here in this episode after losing to Florida. But we dropped down to number 6 in the nation. But I got to give it up to this guy, Donovan Nash. He had a good bounce-back game. He threw 2 interceptions. One was a garbage time interception last game, but then he bounced back with 5 touchdowns. I mean, it's got to be impressive, though, seeing this kid True freshman out of Cedar Hills, Iowa. I like what I saw from him, and I do feel bad for Ty Featherstone, but he just does not fit this exact offense. If we were maybe a one-back system or maybe even a pro-style offense, he could fit it a little bit better. But J.J. Hollinson goes over 100. Zane Storm has 100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Great little game for him. He had 0 drops. That's a good sign. Nobody had a drop in this game. That's how good of a game we had on offense. I mean, this was just a lightning game for us. And then on defense, Dominique Edwards had a sack. Bamaye had that strip sack as well. And then Brian York had that impressive interception at the end of the game. And we at least get a nice little bounce back win here versus a winless South Carolina team. So we stay at number 6 after that victory. Next week we will play Tennessee, who really has a Heisman hopeful in Lorenzo Collier at running back. He is a very good back. We will have our work cut out, but we need to clean some stuff up on defense. It's going to be a tough game, and with 5 games left, we need Florida to lose, and then we also need to win out. That's the goal. We just need to. We're at number 6 in the nation. There is still a chance that we could, if we just win out, also get to the SEC championship, that we could compete for a national championship. It is definitely possible. We were number 2, lost, but we can still get back. There is a path back to that spot. So let's see if we can do it. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they filling out these job applications. Life got hard after high school graduation. I went to college and your boy got financial aid. They gave me money, then I went and bought a pair of J's. And I bought a pair of shades. And I bought a new computer. Had $400 left, spent the rest on